I am still just shocked over what Joy Behar just said. Look, we've heard her say a lot of insane things over the past few years, ever since she caught a really bad case of the TDS. But today, she just took it to a whole new level of insanity, to the point where her co-hosts on The View were clearly uncomfortable with what she said, okay? So we're going to be jumping into all of this and seeing what is going on. And as you can imagine, yes, this is all about the verdict over President 45. And, as we imagine, The View is obviously celebrating this. They are having the best time of their life today, talking about what happened with that verdict yesterday, which is, of course, absolutely just ridiculous, unfair. It is a complete hoax, complete scam, just like what President 45 said. So we're going to be getting into this and seeing what Joy Behar had to say, because it's absolutely wild. And we have some other things here. So let's start with what Whoopi Goldberg says, and then we'll get into what Joy Behar says, which what Joy Behar says is even more insane. But let's start with this.
Donald John Trump.
Don't choke.
You can tell that she's like trying not to laugh and all that stuff, but
is a convicted
Huh?
felon.
All right, so yeah, they're having a great time, guys. He's a confected felon, okay? So let's get into this and see what is going on, because, oh man, this is crazy stuff.
But he didn't do that. Instead, he was cheap.
So
and that's what you get.
Well, can I say one thing?
Yeah. What was your reaction?
Well, my reaction was I was at Costco buying, 10 boxes of Keurig coffee, and my watch started to buzz, and I got so excited I started leaking a little bit. But wait, this is what I have.
So you're the leaker?
I'm the leaker. Well,
Oh my gosh. Do you see the way that Whoopi Goldberg looks at the audience when she says this?
a little bit.
Watch Whoopi Goldberg.
But wait, this is what I have.
Even Whoopi Goldberg's like, what?
You're the leaker?
I'm the leaker. Well, wait, this is what I want to say about it, seriously. Because they're going to say it's rigged. This is rigged. That's rigged. Brian's rigged. We're rigged. Everything's rigged, according to him. But, there was a jury of 12.
Yes.
They all, to a person, said he was guilty on all 34 counts. One of the jurors, juror number 2, I was reading, he only watched or read Truth Social.
I saw that.
He did not watch Fox. He did not watch CNN. He did not watch us. Now, if a person who only gets his news from Donald Trump's...
Do you really believe that, guys? I know that I don't. I think that there's so much BS going on with this entire thing, and it's so obvious, guys. Come on. These people, they do not want to live in reality whatsoever.
What do you call it?
Social media.
Social media. And he even thinks he's guilty. Excuse me, Donald, it's not rigged, okay?
Yeah.
It's not rigged.
It's not. Joy Behar said it's not rigged, okay? So it clearly is not rigged. If Joy Behar said it, then it must be true.
Yeah, that was
So what was y'all's reaction?
Listen, it was the outcome I expected, yet I was still somehow shocked watching Jake Tapper read count after count all 34 charges. And my first thought, honestly, was I feared for the safety of the judge and the jury, and I hoped that they had security. We live in a moment of political, violent rhetoric that I think is very dangerous.
All right, anybody that has an actual brain, which we know that the co-hosts on The View clearly do not have, fully functioning brains. So, we have to give them a little bit of grace with that, okay? But anybody with an actual functioning brain can look at the entire thing, the entire thing that happened with President 45, and they can take a look at that and be like, you know what, this is ridiculous. Everything has a reason for why it's happening right now, and it's very obvious. Over NDAs? Seriously? That's what this is all about? Over NDAs? This whole thing is insane, guys. This whole thing is insane. I mean, everyone that works for any sort of company whatsoever has probably been under an NDA at some point. So I don't know what's going on. This whole thing is just ridiculous. It's very clear that there is a reason for why all this is happening. And of course, The View, they do not want to actually admit any of this, because in their eyes, Trump is the worst thing that's ever happened in the entire universe, and he must be stopped no matter what, even if that means that they have to use a completely ridiculous justice system in order to make it happen. That's exactly what they're going to do. So with that being said, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.